everyone. Before we start this presentation, I'll give you a quick geographical lecture. This is the map of Slovakia. These are our mountains called the Tatras. They are both on Polish and Slovak land. We estimate that in Tatras there are around 121 to 189 tarns. Most of them are in the high Tatras on Slovak land, and that's around 100. On the Polish side, there's around 40 of them. The most famous is called Štrbské pleso, and the biggest one is called Veľké Roácké pleso. That's it, enjoy the video. It was believed that the rivers came from gods, that's why they're holy. Lots of wells are considered to be magical, with healing powers, especially those who arose out of footsteps of a horse, bear or a deer. It was also believed that this water can protect children from diseases. Even gods drink that water, that's why they are immortal. But on the 5th day of July, there is needed a sacrifice. Someone needs to be drowned. The ones with most mystical powers are the Tatras mountain lakes. Today, we know how they came into being. It was due to the activity of the glaciers. But there were times when we didn't know how it really happened. This is how our ancestors explained it to themselves. Once upon a time, a sea king emerged from the depths of his empire, and something on the other side of land caught his eye. It was a beautiful fairy, embellished with mountain flowers he has never seen before. So he spoke to her.
"Who are you? Where do you come from?"
"From Tatras,"
she said.
"I wanted to see the open sea. So this is your empire?"
"Yes, but it's even prettier under the sea."
"Even prettier than the Tatras?"
"What's so special and beautiful about your rocks? Nothing on this land can be compared to the beauty of my empire. If you become my wife, I will make you queen of all seas."
But the fairy just shook her head.
"I can't imagine a different home than Tatras. I couldn't live with you at the bottom of the sea."
And with that, she left. However, Neptune wasn't willing to give up.
"Unless otherwise, I will seize her by force,"
he said to himself. He desired for her so powerfully, he went with his servants to dig the underwater corridor throughout the ground as far as the Tatras. He was curious about the peaks because of which fairies scorned his empire. They couldn't find the right direction on the first try, so they had to dig more. Slowly, they formed new tarns, and finally they broke the ground in the right place. The fairies came to look at that sensation what happened, and even the most beautiful one couldn't resist. Neptune reached out for her and pulled her into the depths with him. He took her to his underwater palace, but the fairy longed for the sun. No wealth or gifts blinded her eyes. She refused to become Neptune's wife. She wanted to escape. When Windmaster, the god of land, started a war with the sea, Neptune had to leave the fairy behind and join the war. Although Neptune came home as a winner, he didn't find the fairy. However, he never stopped desiring for her. He keeps coming through the excavated corridor to the Tatras, down from the sea eye that we call Štrbatarn, and he sends out wistful looks to her. Once, when they wanted to drain the sea eye, it started boiling. Neptune threatened them that he would let the whole world sink.
Historically, we don't know much about Neptune's action on the mountain lake, but we do know about consequences on the land. The oldest observable earthquake in the Tatras area was in 1556. There were lots of earthquakes after that, but in our folklore, Neptune isn't the only one responsible for the earthquakes. According to different sources, we found out that a horrific dragon settled down in the area of the mountain lake. Apparently, he was sitting on an abandoned church. Everyone was afraid of him, that no one ever was brave enough to just get near him. So eventually the dragon died alone. No matter how it was, the beauty of our Tatras has never been destroyed.